Right, I had a look at your picture. I thought, okay, let's give that a go. Give you some ideas on how to go about it. You most probably have a good idea anyhow, but I thought this might be a good start. Right, whatever plane you want to work in. For some reason, when I use XY plane, it imports it skew width into simplified to 3D. Doesn't matter, I can reorientate it, that's fine. But so you got different levels within your image. So what I suggest to do is basically create the same idea, and then from there make it separate parts. So using same concept, I'm going to quickly show you how to incorporate the sweep. So I made a box. I've not done any measurements whatsoever. With me, there we go. Fillet. There we go. Add some fillets to this. This could be quite messy. Right, so this is my tool path, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add the profile. So it's easy when you use the origins because they are going to be either here, there, or in the Z axis. So I started a drawing in a perpendicular plane, and I'm just going to try no, I didn't finish it again. There we go. Right, complete drawing. Drawing is complete. Make that visible. Start a drawing on that work surface which is perpendicular. Right, I'm gonna project this line onto there. Gives me something to work with, and basically you can see that it goes green. It means it's connected to there, and that's what I deem to be your basic shape. Okay, I'm going to hide that sketch just for simplicity. Do a side-on view. There we go. And start drawing in it. Now, what should I do? So I'm going to do like this. There we go. Get rid of some of these. These are little construction lines, they help sometimes. Okay, I'm going to put some fillets on. Ooh. Oh, someone likes my picture. Okay. Someone likes my picture again. There we go. That's better. Right, in this it's not to scale at all. However, it just shows you roughly how I would work. Okay, boom. Might want to change the angle of it just to give it some I should say you know, that little, oh, what do you call it now? Chamfer. There we go. Done. Get the other image back up. There we go. Select that. Select that. Okay. Yes, and continue. And there we go. So that's layer 1. Right. Now I would make that into a part 1, shall we say. Now what I can do is introduce, let's have a look. Right, I'm going to make that visible again. I'm going to edit this now, and I'm going to copy, select base 1, no, that moves slightly, that's poo, put back 1, copy, base 1, yeah, that's all right there. Continue, there we go, right, I've got 3 now. Now with your software I don't know how you can separate these out, however I'm going to finish that. I'm going to make that visible as well, there we go, and I'm going to do another sweep. However, in this little window I've got this new solid, so I'm going to select my profile, then my path, okay, yes, also I've got 2 solid bodies. Now I'm going to do it again. There's my profile, new solid, my path, okay, yes. Oh, what have I done? What have I done? Let's go back 1. Profile, path, new solid, yeah, yes, and lo and behold, there we go. Now I've got 3 solids here, so I can print them individually, because as you well know, you've got to consider your printer and how it's going to cope with these layers. Now the top one you could keep as is, but the next one down, right, because there's those little I should say connecting aspects. Just going to hide these. There we go. I'm going to hide that as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw onto this surface. The good thing is it will be in line with everything else, and I'm going to introduce, first of all, I'm going to make that present, and I'll make that, so I projected them, and I'm going to introduce what I need to do, make sure that I'm actually, there we go, that looks a bit better. Right, I'm going to chuck that in, and I'm going to extrude that, extrude function, there we go, boom. Now you've got to make sure that this part belongs to this, and I'll explain in a sec why. So that's fine, but what I can do it too. I don't know if you can. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to tip that over. Ooh. Now with the to function, what I can do is say, right, go only that far. go OK. So this allows me to print. Tell you what, I'll show you. Make that disappear, make that disappear. There we go. Right, allows me to print this. Now later on I'll glue it together. Now what you also can do is you can draw on top. So I'll demonstrate that. So oops. So I'll put it right next to it, I suppose. Alright, now let me see how I'm going to draw that. I'm going to draw it there. Right, I'm going to make sure I've got that, and I'm going to make another square, well, oblong, whatever. Right, there we go. Now I'm going to make the top one visible as well, and I'm going to extrude that. Extrude, boom, but I'm going to extrude it to next. Right, okay, it's gone down. Change direction, and I should be able to select the terminator. Boom. Now what this should do, oops, hopefully it's done it for me. Mostly it hasn't, but that's gone right in the middle. There we go. Okay, it should have been bigger than that. Right, if I do a cancel, and I'll orbit that round, there we go. You can see I've actually put it right on there, so that's not what I want to demonstrate. I want to demonstrate this. Right there, there. What I can do is, okay. No, I won't do that. Okay. Delete. Delete all that. There we go. Right. Nope. What's that one? And then, let's try it again. Okay, now let's try it again. Extrude, boom, to next, come down, go up, terminator, there, boom. Right, straight away, you can, because it shows you the preview, you can see how it's curved round. So it's now got a seating bed in this, whereas that one is just squared. So if I go OK, looks better already. Right, now the bottom obviously is not in that way, so which is easily sorted out. You basically do the same. Bit of a tight squeeze, I know. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop in there. I'm going to grab that and do the extrude again, and do the two next, and it's actually gone the right way already, and boom, right, straight part of it. So you can see one I actually extruded into it, so I drew on a separate plane, but this one I had to do a few more moves, and you can see here the outline, how it's made. And then if I make that one disappear, you can see even more clear it's seating. So the top one you print as is, and then this one, you know, it's already got a surface, so there won't be any or very little support material being used in between, and it's a lot better that way. Make it in as many parts as you need to minimise the amount of support material, and you'll get really good results. And the bottom one the same. You might have to look at how, because I don't know how you're going to mount it onto a cab, but this is the way. I highly recommend it like this.